The Eighth Doctor, Paul McGann, 1996. Doctor Who, film, 6 out of 10. The TARDIS crash lands in San Francisco at the dawn of the millennium. Here the Doctor is shot by gang members and regenerates into his 8th incarnation, who must defeat the Master and his evil scheme to take control of the Eye of Harmony and destroy the Earth. The third attempt to bring the classic sci-fi television show to the big screen, and I'm not quite sure how I feel about this one. I'm not going to criticise it for trying to revive Doctor Who in a new way. The series had been taken off our screens 7 years earlier and looked unlikely to return. Plus the relaunch was another 9 years off. So I'm glad that they tried to bridge the gap and reignite the public's desire for more Who. I'm not going to criticise the TARDIS either, as I quite like the semi-Victorian, semi-medieval look that it takes in this film. The Doctor is also well presented. Paul McGann gets the character spot on, in the 1/3 strange, 1/3 friendly, 1/3 powerful way that it needs to be played. He also manages to bring his own look and character to the Doctor in his very short stint. I can't say the same for Eric Roberts' portrayal of the Master, however, which is more of a poor man's Terminator. Anyway, so on to the bad bits. Most of the continuity is respected, apart from two obvious things that really didn't need to change. Firstly, the Doctor is apparently explained to be half human, and I can't understand why this needs to be. And that the centre of the TARDIS, when opened, will somehow change the whole molecular balance of the Earth. Again, I can't understand why. The setting is an obvious ploy at trying to sell the franchise stateside, and it really doesn't work. The acting isn't great for the most part, apart from McGann himself, and neither is the plot. As a television film, it really doesn't seem to work. As a continuation of the franchise, it doesn't really work either. What we're left with is a rather disappointing slice of Doctor Who. It does work better than the 60s films, but unfortunately it takes the series off in a direction that loses a lot of its charm. Thankfully, this didn't take off, and we were given a second chance in the later series. To summarise, this is a good attempt at revitalising the franchise, which unfortunately adds little to the original series other than another interesting Doctor and some good special effects.